seeks to minimize civilian.
Two historic allies seemingly caught in a deepening rift. For the first time since the war began, Washington chose not to veto a UN resolution that calls for a ceasefire in Gaza, a red line for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who immediately scrapped an Israeli delegation's visit to Washington this week.
This constitutes a clear departure from the consistent U.S. position in the Security Council since the beginning of the war.
The resolution demands Hamas and other militants free hostages from Gaza, but Israel took issue with the fact the text does not directly link a release to the ceasefire. The US says it abstained from the vote because the text did not condemn Hamas for the October 7 attacks, though it did support ongoing diplomatic efforts. American officials later played down the abstention, pointing out that the resolution was non-binding and suggested Netanyahu was trying to manufacture a crisis in US-Israel ties.
We're kind of perplexed by this. It seems like the Prime Minister's office is choosing to create a perception of daylight here when they don't need to do that. So again, no change in our policy.
While it denies any policy shift, the US has taken an increasingly tougher line in recent weeks. Biden has called Israel's fighting, quote, over the top, and has appeared to lose patience in repeatedly urging Israel to let more humanitarian aid into the Strip. Despite the scrapping of the Israeli delegation's visit, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant held talks with U.S. officials in Washington Monday. Secretary of State Antony Blinken reiterated opposition to a Rafah ground offensive, noting there were alternatives. Gallant will meet with U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin on Tuesday and is expected to ask for more American weaponry to support its war effort.